It's not even Chiefs. It's WB Galmer. Do you not listen?
I said no. I'm really about to you because no one wants to hear that trash boy.
Dude. Okay,
It's
D-Mar,
not
stop.
actually his
Stop.
videos.
D-Mar,
His
stop
videos
worrying
are
about him. He
garbage.
needs to get his own piano lessons, but he's too broke for it. So, just forget about it.
Why being hurry up and get your pick.
It's not even my pick. It's Chiefs.
No, I stepped them all our receivers. I'm saying right now that
You already said it was the whichever the Browns. In phase, when you're gonna, if you put him in free agency, someone's just gonna take him, so there's no point. Invader, he could have drafted Carson Wentz himself, so don't say it's not.
Okay. Round 25 needs to hurry up and come, just so we can send this, because I want to get to action. I'm gonna fucking face them.
Okay, then we all had to agree. Who wants to send? When do you guys want to send? Face?
30.
Dang. Like D-Mar, yeah, D-Mar. A lot of people need players on their team if they want to win. Like, dang. Like, if you actually want to, like, someone's just gonna complain and say, I didn't get to draft Fury, that's the reason why I didn't win. No, they're not. You need offensive line. There's good linebackers. What are you talking about? And low key,
alright, D-Mar, tell the gamer time you
I'm just gonna send all WB Gamers pick because this is annoying. What?
Why am I talking?
There is people talking. Navarre, tell FaZe we have a not type.
FaZe. Bada being so you doesn't have a not type.
Well, he has a not type with everybody. He has a not type with D-Mar. D-Mar, you have a not type. Do you not listen?
But I can hear him. Shut up.
Yeah, you can. Oh, Navarre, this guy's. He said so, Navarre. Well, no, Navarre. No, Navarre. So I told this dude, Navarre. I told this dude, D-Mar. Navarre, I told this dude, D-Mar, you and FaZe having that type, and he said, okay, I can still hear him.
You're gonna play tonight, Mom. It's Falcons and Eagles. Everybody else plays Sunday.
You heard me, Navarre?
What?
Navarre.
Shut up, Nathan.
Navarre. What, D-Mar? Because he's being annoying and playing the piano. I'm trying to listen to that.
There's some more players on here. I need to get a running back. I forgot about that.
And D-Mar, it's really, D-Mar, it's really not, D-Mar, it's not really our fault that you think it's the worst draft ever. It's your fault for drafting your.
And with that,
Cool, you're still gonna lose, so it don't matter. You're gonna lose your division, not even make it to the playoffs. Yeah, that is cool.
Shut up. I'm leaving.
Okay. And then what's the point of you playing? Still gonna lose, so it don't matter.
You are a kid.
It don't matter. Nobody rages. Only crybabies. Oh, that. I can probably get first or second in my division, so.
No, I don't have to, Nathan. With that big nose of yours, boy.
Nathan, don't leave, man.
Oh my god.
Why did he leave?
Because of you, FaZe.
everybody argues Vader every day.
I'm not saying just you, I'm saying everybody in general.
No, not everybody was arguing with Vader.
People can't stop arguing. It happens in the world.
Everybody arguing. I've heard, bada bing, I've heard you argue.
Yeah, we were. I wasn't. No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying now, Vader. I was. Vader. I was Navarre. I mean Vader. We actually, me and Navarre were arguing first of all, so Curvy weren't here. And Vader, when you joined the party, you asked Navarre. I mean Vader, when you joined the party, you asked who was roasting. Vader, when you joined the party, you asked who were you roasting? I said Navarre. That means an argument still. Well, still, we were.
What are you doing?
Still, so that's what I was doing. Also, Vader. Also, I stopped arguing, but still, I muted WB Gamer for I couldn't argue with him. No, the only other thing I was arguing about is when Chiefs kept talking about everybody in the party for no reason. Yes, there is. You just don't know where to draft it.
Bada bing. Carson automatically, so.
You know, how are you gonna get him? Tell me. How are you gonna get him?
By switching teams, I'm not to get him.
Yeah, but are you gonna put him in free agency?
Yeah, I'm putting him in free agency.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Someone's gonna probably be mad at you, and then when they see him in free agency,
trade him to my team, bada bing.
Yeah, but then you can't trade him to your team because like most of your team accepts it.
Yeah,
and
I'm about to make them accept it.
No, because it's so.
A computer would send you a trade, and after that, it would say trade.
No, Vader, FaZe, when you change to a team and you send a trade. I was talking to FaZe first. Like what? Me and FaZe been talking. So you can wait. Now FaZe. So if you send a trade to someone, it's gonna go through, and then the trade disappears when you go back to your team. And if you put in free agency, someone's gonna be like, "Ooh, I was looking at free agency." Be like, "Ooh." I'm not. I know that what you're doing, so I'm not gonna take them.
Oh,
I would have took him, but I didn't. So I don't even know he's on the board.
Whatever then. I don't care.
I'm about to get me a good
Vader,
line,
who you talking to?
Then I'm about to get the 3 people out of 1.
Oh, what did he say?
I'm dumb. I drafted 2 right guard.
I said what you want, but he didn't tell me that, so you walk around.
Wait, no. But that's smart though. You wanna know why?
What, Vader? He's probably mad. Well, Vader, you gotta tell Nathan to stop getting in arguments that have nothing to do with him. No. So when we're talking about Monterez and we're talking to Navarre, he just comes in the conversation. I don't know.
I will tell him to stop, but you don't try to be arguing with him either.
Vader, you know better that if anybody, Vader, you know better than anyone. Anyone that says something to someone, they're gonna say something back. It doesn't matter, Vader. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be a baby if someone says something to them. They still will say something back. You should already know that, man.
You cannot, Vader. Now people do it every day. They can't stop it. It's a habit.
And also, Vader.
I see you through the first 10 rounds. Not said one word.
That's you.
Yeah. And Vader, I didn't say Vader. I don't start the things. Just tell your brother if he's gonna start something with one of us, we're gonna say something back. Like you're not gonna stop that. Yeah, like if we're saying, like example, like this actually happened. I was talking to Navarre. We were talking about Monterez, and he was like, "Shut." He was like, "Shut up, sucker." And then he said, "Also, you're agate." And then he said, and then we were arguing about picks for no reason. He was arguing because no. So Vader, I said that I'm gonna pick. Example, I said I'm gonna pick quarterback. I'm gonna pick Russell Wilson. He said, "Good for you, agate." And then I said, "Okay." And then he said, "Wait." He said,
actually, when he said faggot, he was talking to D-Mark, because him and D-Mark...
Yeah, but, well, yeah, FaZe, what was that thing that we were making a joke about? He was saying, something about you, and then I was like, wait, what was he saying again?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. He was saying that my head built like an X like that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and he said that, and then he said, I'm talking to you, and I was like, yeah, I am talking to you, and then he was like, yeah,
oh yeah,
you're retarded.
I remember that.
Yeah, and then he was like, I'm talking to you. No, Vader. So he was like, I'm talking to you. So I was like, okay. So if you're talking to me, that means I'm talking to you. And he was like, you're
I'm not trying to hear nothing. This one play. God.
okay, what you're gonna say about arguing? I'm gonna say something back.
You want to tell me to go do something? No, I'm not gonna say nothing at all.
I didn't say.
From everybody, man.
I never said you had to do anything. I said, don't tell us to do something if you're not gonna.
Why can't we just sit here and play?
I was, and also Vader, I could have said way more things to Chiefs, but the only thing I was saying, I was kidding around with him. I was saying, I'm talking to you. I could have said way more things, but I stopped the argument by saying, I'm talking to you. So I really didn't argue with him.
What I'm saying is that any game we play, there's always argument, man.
Yeah, because someone says something to someone.
About the other person
Why can't we sit here and play?
Okay, like Navarre, he doesn't care. Like Navarre.
I don't care who it is.
Who started the entire thing?
First of all, Navarre, because no, it was Navarre, because me and D-Mar were talking about I'm Maverick, and he would say, I'm Maveric's trash, and he's built like you, and your Fortnite skills are like Trent.
Why did everybody else like hop in and say stuff or whatever?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying too. Every time someone starts a fight, someone else starts arguing. Like example, when me and D-Mar were arguing with Navarre, FaZe comes in, he's trying to help us argue, and then him and D-Mar start arguing out, and yeah, and also D-Mar saying this is the worst draft ever. It's the worst draft ever. This is doo-doo draft. This is a doo-doo draft.
What I do, minor.
If you think it's doo-doo, then how about you just leave
Can you skip my next pick?
He said, can I skip? Can you skip my next pick?
Anything is doo-doo, it's
D-Mar, did you hear me? He said if anything's doo-doo, it's you being doo-doo at Madden. Vader said that.
So Vader, okay.
Yo, we just fucking skip the damn draft already.
Okay, who wants to skip the draft? Okay, then.
No.
Do not send me. I'm about to get a whole line, then a kicker and a punter.
Dang, yeah, like, people have to...
Oh, I'm getting Justin Tucker and freaking Marquette King. Hold on.
JT, I just took JT.
Okay, so D-Mar, what do you want me to tell FaZe? I mean, Vader.
Tell Vader that it's
Sure. I don't need kicker.
Okay, so...
Punter or kicker. I can work on that line.
Vader, you might not care, but D-Mar said, since you think he's doo-doo at Madden, you're retarded.
Okay, and...
Yeah, he said okay, and...
not care at all.
and so Vader has to mute me and say people too scared of me.
He said that you have to mute him and you're so scared of him.
No, I actually put him on mute because like all he is annoying and he wants to yell and scream his mic when someone's actually roasting him.
D-Mar, he said I mute you because you're annoying and you yell in your mic when someone's roasting you.
I got Marquette King and JT.
Wait, don't worry about it. Oh.
Okay, FaZe, this time,
You should get a line first.
FaZe, this time you tell Vader what D-Mar says.
No.
I don't feel like, cause I can't hear him at the same time while someone else talks, cause they haven't turned
on
muted.
argue. I don't care.
Okay, now what do you say, D-Mar?
Tell Vader he has no balls and that's why you have to mute him.
He said Vader. He said you have no balls. That's why you mute him.
Because he should spawn out.
He said you have no balls. That's why you muted him.
I just said why that I have it on mute.
Yeah, I told him that. And he's still saying you have no balls.
Hey, tell him when his balls actually drop, then he's talking to me, okay?
Oh,
Yeah,
he said when your balls actually drop.
said.
See, Face, you are reporting this, so you can say. He said when your balls drop, then you can actually.
I'm about to admit it.
Might have been